That was good. I like that. You like went back to an attack. We figure out why that didn't work though. You know what I mean? So I gotta push.
Oh, wait.
Okay. You're good?
My knee popped. Go, sorry.
So you move and you stepped over. So what do you have to do in order to like? Because what are you trying to attack right now? Think of it that way.
I was trying to attack the arm, but I could have just probably attacked the leg. To be honest.
Actually, fair. But I like where you're going. You can attack the leg because you move up. But let's look at the arm for a second, okay? So which arm would you attack?
I was thinking this one.
Okay, fair enough. So to attack this arm normally, what do you have to control?
The shoulder.
Shoulders. So are you controlling my shoulders yet? Okay, settle back, and now you can start going for the arms, right?
Yeah.
And are you in control of my shoulder yet?
No.
Okay, what do you have to do to control my shoulder? You can do that, or let's say you can't step over. What else can pinch? Yeah, there you go. Now go ahead. Yeah, and then I'll control the head. Yeah, you see. So like that first, like thinking about like, okay, why did it not work? And then breaking and working my way back. So one more time, let's look at that. And then let's look at like a leg attack. Let's see if you can attack the leg. Because I really like what you said there. Like you already can just attack the leg too. So I went boom, right? You stepped over. Your immediate reaction then should be settle back into the hip, shoulders. Yeah. Now it doesn't matter. Now you can start isolating the arm. Alright, get a control of my arm. Because I'm probably going to be pulling and trying to run. Yep, control. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you feel me going, then immediately you should be thinking, okay, if I want to attack the arm, I gotta settle into the shoulders, control that thing, immediately control the hand, and then go forward. And again, you don't have to step. You can always pinch with just the knee and the knees and the heel button, right?
Yeah.
So there's one. Now let's go for the leg.
Okay.
Well, let's attack downstream. Like them cross legs. Alright, I was defending like this. And I boom, and I really push you this way. You step over. Okay, so as I start to come up, boom. How are you gonna isolate? Pick a leg, and now how are you gonna start coming into your leg positions? Good. Nice. I like where this is going. Okay, alright. Let's say I start to turn. Where are you going? Very good. Can you go into an outside position from that? So come back to the same position. Alright, you step over. I start to come up, get a hold of the leg. Now, which way did you, okay, so what did you do last time? You went this way, right? Okay, if you continue spiraling around that leg, what happens? You go into what position? Oh, hold on. What position are you in now? You know what it's called? Just double outside. So double outside ashi, meaning both legs are outside. You're gonna bite your heel towards your own butt, which means now you're connected to my hips.
Oh, nice.
And now you're going toward ankle locks and shit, right?
Oh, okay.
But now let's go back again. I just want you to see the connections. I think your brain is kind of making those connections. I like the fact that your brain made the connection to a knee bar immediately. That too.
It feels nice.
It does. So now let's say take it this way. Boom, you step over again. And now you, instead of going, which way did you go before?
This way.
Yeah, now go the other way. Right? This leg would come in. Right? You're here. Now you're going toward more heel hook position, right? So put your arm and elbow in front of my heel. Put your elbow, your right elbow, in front of my heel. And now pinch your elbow back. You see how that's exposing my heel right now? So triangle your legs in. Okay. Now you're gonna either hide this right, you're kind of knee bar territory. So if you're here, crunch your body forward, like, and essentially what I want you to do is bring your body forward, and you're gonna take my toe, put it in your armpit. Yeah. Good. And now you see how you spin. You see how you don't want to fall on my leg, which I appreciate. So there's a space, this wiggle room. Get rid of that wiggle room. So yeah, lay on top of it. Alright. So we're going. Yeah. So if I heard a wiggle, I should feel stuck. Now you're just going to palm to palm. Okay. And your elbows both pinch back towards your. So this elbow comes back. This elbow, I want you to pull this way. Yeah, you see that? This way pinching. Okay? So pull this elbow back, pull the other elbow back. Yeah. Now, only thing, you okay?
Very good.
It is very uncomfortable. In the beginning, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable. Over time, you kind of get understanding of how that adjustment works.
How does that work with short people? Like, with,
It gets tricky for sure. So I think it's because you're super like this. Watch what I do with my bottom leg. You feel that? Tightening right there. And as I come this way, you see what I'm doing? Did you feel what I'm doing in my elbow? I'm bringing my elbows kind of like that. I'm gluing this to my body as much as I can. Because essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like that pressure. Okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to start to, we're going to just introduce it little by little, right? So one more time, go to that position and just introduce those three things. And then we'll keep grappling, okay? So I was pushing this way, you stepped over, I came up. So depending on which way you go, right? Boom, you go right to this position. You're in the double outside. You run towards the left hand. That's ankle lock. Remember, you got your hand right. Actually, you know what's funny is there's a heel hook here too. You see how my heel is sitting underneath the wristwatch area? That's a heel hook, it's outside heel hook. But if you don't, but let's say you don't do a heel hook, your hand comes inside here like a headlock, like you headlock my ankle, grab my ankle. So grab your own hand, as if you're doing like a choke. On this side, grab your hand on this side. Alright? Where's your hand? Oh, here. There you go. And then you bring it up. Good. And just kind of adjust with that. Yeah. Yeah. Pinch, not hip pinch. Tap. Alright? You're trying to again hold my ankle like you're gonna roll it. Imagine my ankle. How would it roll, right? If I were to roll it. Yep. And now go ahead and lay your body on top. Yeah. Yeah. That hurts really bad. Here we go one more time. You're trying to go belly down on top of it, right? Tap. Good. So there's your straight ankle lock position, right? From the outside. One more time, please. Go hit your knee bar, and then we'll go heel hook, and then we'll move on. Step over. For that knee bar. Tap. Alright, let's say I start to roll. Which way are you going to go? Put the knee bar. You're going to keep the knee bar. Alright, you hit that knee bar. I start to roll. You switch to the other side. Flare your knees. Tap. Okay, one more. Do that heel hook tap and then the knee bar. You step over. And now you're going to, instead of rolling that, yep. Coming through. Now as you come through, you see this leg, knee come pinching in. This leg, you go boom. Alright? And now here, yeah, exactly. Boom, boom. Palm to palm. Yeah, palm to palm. So just the toes in the armpit. You don't have to put the whole foot in there. And then my ankle goes by your ankle. So it goes there. Now you see there's a space right here. Take your elbow, and I want you to do this actually. I want you to slide so that the forearm sits along my foot. So take the hand, and just slide it back. Slide, take your elbow behind you, like you're going like this. Yes, that kind of motion. Yeah! You see how that now is more tighter to my left, yeah? Okay, palm to palm. Okay, take this elbow behind your back too. Okay, we're gonna look at that more and more later. Right now, you're just kind of getting the general vibe of it. Okay, from there, let's keep grabbing. massage
Yeah.
instead of being here. It's okay. Still fucking painful.
Stuck in there.
Now you can pass to the side. I'm gonna start doing stronger breaths. It's not gonna feel good on your part, okay? Just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Follow with your hips, so yeah. You did a good job with your leg, and then when I tapped is when your hip finally engaged up, and then I got tight. When your hip was sagging, it was like, I can wiggle, right? You're gonna get more and more of those. Because you still have sometimes tendency of being lazy with the hips, and then when you engage it, it gets real tight. No, that's good. That's good. It means you're getting closer and closer to having like a cleaner technique with it, right? Did you? You did?
Yeah.
What'd you do about that? Know how that started? Punch through, take an angle, yeah, there you go. Now your next card. Play. put us on my face.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like, you had your food in my face.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. I just started laughing at that. I'm like, what the fuck? I think it was more out of my reaction when I said, what the fuck?
I didn't feel good.
I'm sorry. What the fuck was I?
You were like this. You were going for the armbar, like switch.
Mm-hmm.
Now both legs were in front.
Here?
Yeah. And so you have like, now you got omoplatas, you have triangles available if I come up. You can roll, yeah, you can do things from here. So what I would do is I would start sitting up, if you can, right? Take your feet away from me, because if you take your foot, and then, yeah, take your feet away, and go that direction with your body. Yeah. Not that way.
Oh, sorry.
That way. Think like a kimura.
Yeah.
How does kimura work? Do that with your
That's
legs.
what I was trying to figure out, but I
Yeah.
couldn't quite.
But if I start beating you to it and I start coming up, you have other options. okay to cook people too.
Good people?
Cook people. So the idea of cooking people, this is a very important one. Cooking people is like putting them, like, you know, because right now you're like, and it's good. I like that you're constantly progressing and cacking. Every once in a while, though, if you're in a position where you're like, I know this other person is pretty miserable, and this place kind of sucks to be. And just stay and just like use your weight. You're not having to fight so much. Like this is a position that I don't have to necessarily fight so much. I just apply pressure, right? It's like I have this wedge. And again, I just do this. And all I gotta do is just create a little pull. And I can take my hips off my floor.
Yeah.
So I'm here. Look, I just take my hips off the ground. So more weight's on you. And I can just hang out there for a second. And the longer I hang out, the more it quote unquote cooks the person. What that means is like
Like how to work in the muscle.
yeah, like you break their will over time. You know what I mean? Like it's not just physical pressure; it's like battle pressure. It's like willpower pressure. You know what I mean? Mental fortitude. Everybody's really tough, but nobody's like indestructible. You know what I mean? Like there are some people that are more tough than other people mentally. I'm not tough. I'm very soft. I'll be honest. Like I don't feel like fighting most of the time. Like just take it and I'll try to get out. Right? But again, people are like, but nobody is indestructible. Like everybody has a breaking point. And sometimes when you're like passing guard and you get to a position, and you're like, oh, this is a strong position. I can create this pressure like I did. You know, create a wedge. And again, like if you were like Mr. Mirside or something, I'm probably not going to be doing that. Because if you bridge it, I'm going to get rolled. So I don't want to trap my body. So then I can create maybe a different kind of pressure, somebody bigger than you, right? Like that, right? But if they're closer to my size, maybe even a little bit bigger, and I know like structurally I'm sound, I might just hang on and try to cook them. Somebody like Nico's size, I might try to do that with. You know, up to that point, I'll try to just hang and try to cook a little bit. I have to be so careful because like, if they bump, I might get rolled if I'm on this trap. So I kind of have to be observing it. But if I can hang out where I can create pressure, if I can maintain that position, right, it makes it so that the consecutive attacks after that are more, I have a higher chance of succeeding because they've had to mentally battle the idea of being cooked. And then when they're being attacked by a submission or a transition, the brain is like already fried from just like dealing with the misery of being in a really not fun position. You know what I mean? That's what like cooking is. Yeah. Probably for you being a small person, you're gonna do that more with people your own size than people doing more often than not. The people that you're doing are just, you know, you're gonna cook them differently. You're gonna cook them with movements. You're constantly having to like react, and they're just gonna get exhausted over it. You know what I mean? Is it a good submission? A good submission on you? I could be cooking you, look that way. Oh shit! Okay, I didn't think that worked out.
Good, you need a bit.
No, I'm good. I'm good, I recovered. I just wasn't thinking it didn't work out. I was like, I'm good, my hips are low. And I'm like, oh yeah, she's smaller than me. You do really good hip flips though. When I try to sweep you, it shut down my sweep immediately. Yeah. if I need to. Tap, tap. Nice. That's good. Yeah. Don't forget, you don't have to get that leg over.
Just the need to.
Yeah, yeah. And it's good, like, if you have the leg over, of course it's more secure. But it's not a necessity. What's the key point in the armbar? Is that I have control over what joint? Shoulder joint. So if I get to here, the thing that the leg over the body prevents you to do is turn your hips away from me. Now run that way. Circle that way. Is for you to be able to do that. That's what it stops you from doing when I have the leg over. Go back. But I can also do that just by if I have good control over the arm. If you start to turn that way, turn that way.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you're gonna go into a roadblock immediately, right? Yeah. Control the shoulders. Control the elbow. Control the elbow. Control the hand.
That's where like I kind of messed up. Is where I was trying to get my leg direction.
I wouldn't say you messed up. I think you're just prioritizing that
Over.
sooner than when I would prioritize it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's wrong. Because at the end of the day, if you get that leg over, you're going to have significantly more control. And in doing so, it's good, right?